Mina, konnichiwa. So here I am still at ChiQ Restaurant. I have been corrected by Mr. Koki that it is ChiQ Restaurant, not ChiQ. So apologies for that. And I have been given a really amazing fan that complements my yukata that I have adorned. And before we start the interview, Koki-san, what is fan called in Japanese? Sensu. So I have my sensu and I have my yukata. I am joined by Mr. Koki Nakaya-san. So, Koki-san, 自己紹介お願いします。はい。
My name is Koki Nakaya. I'm from Japan. I'm running ChiQ Japanese restaurant.
So speaking about ChiQ Japanese restaurant, it is one of the very few restaurants here in Kenya, and I'd like to ask Koki-san, why did you decide, to create to start a Japanese restaurant in Kenya?
Yes. Firstly, I went to Rwanda last year, and then I was working as a chef, as a management in an Asian restaurant in Kigali. Yeah. The owner is Japanese, and then as an internship, I joined. Yeah, and then that's the first time for me. First for Africa.
So your first country was Rwanda in Kigali.
And then I was surprised that Kigali, Rwanda is very clean, beautiful.
Yes, more than even Kenya. Yes.
And then also the climate, all time sunny, and then no rain, no cold, no hot, like Japan. So that's why, and then I like the culture, African culture. I was very interested. Yeah, that's why I thought I wanna come back here. But actually, Kigali is a small city, and there is no sea, so we can get seafood. Yeah, it's difficult to get. Yeah, that's why I thought maybe Kenya is close
to the Indian Ocean.
Yes. We can get sea, and we can get seafood. And it has a big market.
Yes.
I was checking internet. Not so many Japanese.
Yes.
So I started having a chance.
Yes, so basically that is the reason Mr. Koki came to Kenya to start this Japanese restaurant. Speaking about being one of the reasons was being closer to the sea. Is it? Do you get like most of your products? The food that I ate, your sushi is really amazing. I was. You're welcome. Most of my friends were asking, your food is so fresh. Do you import it or do you just get it from the Indian Ocean? How?
We are startup, and then we are not big restaurant, so we just looking for so long time, and then we got very fresh one in the
Yes. Oh wow, beautiful. And I did my research on Koki-san, and I found out that Koki, you were a dancer before. Alright, so for those of you dancers who want some tips, you can see Mr. Koki. How's the feedback?
Okay, so first of all, still we are trying to advertisement, and I think it's not enough. Yeah, so maybe some few customers know about it, but not most of the Kenyans, most of people who live in Kenya. So I'm not sure yet, but recently, fortunately, so many foreigners like European, Indian, Kenya.
Kenya.
Also,
Mm-hmm.
many customers coming.
Wow.
And then looks like they're happy. So
Yes. Yes.
yeah, we are actually we have not so many kind of sushi so far. Yeah, we have salmon, we have California roll, we have cucumber, roll. Okay, we want more spread our menu. Like fresh tuna and fresh another shrimp, yeah, prawns and also octopus. Yeah, so many.
Takoyaki. We want takoyaki. Yeah.
Try to make more big menu.
A bigger menu. But your menu is, compared to other Japanese restaurants here in Kenya, your menu is so far for me the biggest I've seen here in Kenya. So guys, you still want to expand this. Yeah, and apart from the food, the sake, we were talking previously about the sake, and it is really amazing. One thing I did not know is that there is sake in a box. You run a restaurant and you also run a bar. Are minors allowed at the bar section or only at the restaurant? Who's invited here? Because most restaurants usually say that nobody under 18 can come, to the restaurant. So is it open to everyone?
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah. Most of our menu is food. We want to focus on the food. Yeah, I mean, not enough. We want to make more casual Japanese food.
Yes.
Because I thought some of the Japanese food here very expensive.
Yes.
Japanese food is really healthy and then very nice. So many kinds we have. That's why we want more advertising.
Yeah. Yes.
Not only as our restaurant, for Japanese restaurant, we want advertisement in the Kenya.
So one final question before we wrap up with something from you. I saw online you're called ChiQ Group Limited.
Yes.
Is ChiQ? Do you want to expand in the future and not only have this one restaurant and have other business ventures?
Yeah. For me, I wanna expand, of course. But firstly, we have to focus on this.
Yes.
Otherwise, we have to go back to Japan.
No, do not go back to Japan. Stay here.
We have a restaurant here, but here it's not like key money, not nothing. There's not so many Asian
cuisine.
Yeah. So we are delivering. We do delivery for Nairobi. Yeah. So please.
We deliver.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't afraid of
ordering. Yes. Because most people might think you'll only pick it in Japanese and speak Japanese.
Yeah.
So you can order your food in Kenya in English.
Yes.
Or Japanese like me, who's trying. Yes. So guys, you've had it. Anything you want here at ChiQ Restaurant. If you want it delivered to your place, visit ChiQ Restaurant, and they will get you what you want. So we are back. So currently, I'm sure you're wondering who prepared the beautiful platter that I was given on as I entered ChiQ Restaurant. The artist, I can call her the artist, the specialist behind the wonderful, beautiful food, Japanese cuisine that I was treated to is none other than Esther. Esther. Niko na swali moja. How do you know how to cook Japanese food?
I know how to cook Japanese food. I was taught by my head chef.
Head chef. and who might that be? Let us see to end the lessons. Yeah, so you were taught, like you were self-taught how to make the Japanese. Oh, wow, beautiful. And how long have you been working at the ChiQ Restaurant? For 2 months. So you chose to come to the better side of Japanese. Yes, wonderful. The food was really nice and amazing. I loved it. Yeah, my friends also loved it. Yeah, and apart from working at what can you say working at ChiQ? What is the advantage of working here? Yes. Wonderful. And some of the viewers wanauliza, they're asking how, for example, the sushi plate that you prepared for us, how long does it take you to prepare that? 7 to 10 minutes. So you prepare it fresh. Once the order comes in, you just prepare it then. So hakuna
It's always fresh.
Beautiful, beautiful. Guys, so when you come here, the moment you order, that is when it is being prepared, not like the normal restaurants that we go to, that food is already there. So when you enter, you're just served something that is already pre-prepared, so fresh. Very fresh. And before we wind up, what would you like to say about ChiQ Restaurant and about yourself? Parting shot. What is your parting shot?
ChiQ Restaurant and ChiQ food is nice, and I encourage people to come to ChiQ Restaurant to eat our fresh food and nice food.
Wonderful, wonderful. That is it from Esther. Thank you so much for the food. If you ever come to ChiQ, now you know who's preparing your food. Very authentically, very fresh, and very filled with a smile because you can see clearly Esther is always smiling. So that's why I think what makes the food even more delicious. Hello guys, so Sam is back. I have snatched him from where he was working for this short brief interview. So Sam, introductions please.
My name is Sam Siri. I work here at the ChiQ Restaurant as one of the staff, and we are happy so far.
So Esther was telling us, or rather I'd like to ask you, like, what are some of the benefits of working at ChiQ Restaurants? Those wonderful moments that you have had here for the past 2 months, yes?
Yeah, sure. Well, I think for me, the most important thing that I've learned here is the culture, getting to learn about the Japanese culture. It's not easy, for example, from our background, for us to become bowing.
Yes.
Saying thank you. Each and every time, kind words. So
Yes.
thank you.
Yes.
We are happy to see you. So for me, the most important thing that I've learned is the issue of culture. So we've been able to interact with our bosses and various other diverse backgrounds, people from China, from Europe, from Africa. And all this has helped me personally to learn and appreciate more of the other cultures as well as my African culture.
Yes, because the Japanese are known for being strict and very polite.
Yes.
So you adapt to that. Yeah. And can you say was that a challenge for you? It wasn't.
Yeah, usually it was a big challenge.
Umezoea, you were used to Kenyan traditions and cultures.
Because, the way we've been brought up, change is always sometimes difficult.
Yes.
But we had to learn fast, and so I had to adapt because of course I had to stay. So for me to stay, I had to adapt, and that is what has kept me going so far.
Wonderful. And there's something before we even forget, because you're the one who insisted. There's this special called matcha latte.
Matcha latte.
Matcha latte.
Yes. So matcha latte is almost the version of milk. So it's the major components is milk and Japanese tea.
Japanese green tea.
Green tea.
Yes.
So and it's very tasty actually. And from Koki, from our boss himself, when you take this, you might live longer.
Yes, clearly. I'm sure people are wondering how, but we know, we who have interacted with Japanese, the health benefits.
Very, very nutritious. And just for a whole glass, it's 500.
Only.
Yeah.
Guys, only. So come here at ChiQ and try out their matcha latte recommended by yours truly, Sam, and also Koki-san. Before you finish, is there something you'd like to tell us about yourself or about ChiQ? Feel free, parting shot. Yes.
Well, to all our viewers out there and our customers, we have a wide range of foodstuffs. And for those maybe who are African and they want to try something new, we are of course Vega Shopping Mall. That is where we have a wide range of foods. So we want to welcome them very much. Just come and have a feel of the food and of the Japanese culture with a blend of the African culture.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Beautiful, beautiful. You've heard it from Sam. You will find it here at ChiQ Restaurant, ready for you. Very kind, very amazing person. Me at the interview. I have never interviewed someone who's this energetic. So we will be right back. We still, as we wrap up the ChiQ Restaurant video. So as you're leaving ChiQ Restaurant, there's this souvenir wall that will greet you at the exit. There's so much going on here. There's you have a Japanese doll, kendama, which is a very popular Japanese children's game. Personally, it's really hard for me to get it, but you can grab this, of course. It isn't free, so don't say that I recommended you to just come and grab it off the wall. And we have other beautiful artifacts. They have soap even, you have beauty products, children's games, and origami papers. So there's just so much going on this wall. You just have to come and see it for yourself. There's even pouches, like really beautiful Japanese style, patterned pouches. And also, if you want to, grab your chopstick for the go, like if you want to, go home with your pair of chopsticks and try and practice on them, you can grab it right off the wall. So that has been it for our tour at ChiQ Restaurant. My director is reminding me that I have to mention their prices. Their prices are really, really, really fair. I mean, you guys, it's not high end. I mean, even if you came dressed like this, it's not really high end. So you can just come with under under 1,000. You can find yourself a decent meal here at ChiQ Restaurant. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I want to thank the staff here at ChiQ for hosting us. I'd like to thank Koki-san. Thank you so much for having me, and thank you so much for the food. It has been really, really amazing. I love it. The ambience is amazing. Everything is so amazing. I can't imagine how the night time would look here. Really beautiful, beautiful decor, beautiful prices, beautiful people. Anyway, that has been it for this episode of ラリーみらくるんですね。終わりましょう。また